Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Wallaby Racing League action. We just saw a brilliant Tier 4 race. Now it's the Tier 3 boys' turn to give us a show. And to bring it to you tonight, fresh from the Tier 4 race, just under an hour ago, yours truly, WRL Goffey, and my right-hand man tonight is Mr. Combo Ollie. Hello, sir. No, I don't think they can. Have you included your audio? Okay. All right. Well, while we wait for Combo to sort that out, we'll just what have we missed so far? So we got ZK at the top, unsurprisingly, with a 122.3, 3/10 faster than Padu. OTE birdie up there, nice. Unique throne. Reserve making his WRL debut tonight is Quill in the McLaren. Fortunately, Lily no longer with us, or no longer on the grid, I should say. So we should find someone on a lap. We've got Henchy coming around the final few corners. I'll just... if we can go into the settings. Oh, there we go. Try it now. Yeah, the include audio should be there for you now.
We go. Oh. Yep, there we go. I can hear myself now.
Hey! Alright. Apologies, viewers, for the technical difficulties, but we are up and running.
Alright, this time it was the streamer's mistake.
Alright, well, we can finally say hello, Combo.
Yep, now that the viewers can hear me, so far to what we have seen, ZK has put on pole so far with a 122.3. And, well, so far, almost the whole grid has done their lap, except for the Red Bulls. Speaking of the Red Bulls, Jacko appears to be on a lap. Just started his. And actually, boy, you're probably not wrong. Jacko might just win the race. Unless ZK can pull like a miracle tonight, because it seems to be those two as the highest chance of the winners. Jacko is not 100% gonna win, more like 80% gonna win. So just a little notice. This is me and Guffey's first time streaming together. We have streamed before, or well, I haven't streamed before. We have commentated before, but we've mainly done it with different people. But yeah. So who do you think's gonna win qualifying tonight, Guffey, or qualify out on top?
Well, it's pretty hard to go past Jacko, obviously. Jacko and ZK, the two of them have been absolutely smashing it this season, so it has to be one of them.
Definitely has to be.
If it's anyone else, mate, I'll shout someone. I'll shout someone a sub. How about that?
Hey, that
If it's anyone but those two.
okay, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, actually, Jacko's only gotten 10.
Yeah, not a great lap from Jacko, but it was only his first lap. Still a long
Yeah.
time left.
Bankers are usually the laps to beat. Betty, focus on the road. Yeah. It's very funny to see people like talking in the chat and then also try to drive. I mean, I can't blame him. I've done it too. Oh, Jacko's giving a tow to Mason. It's a Red Bull tow. Ah, that's beautiful.
He is. The Bulls working together in quali very nicely there.
Can we just pretend for one moment that Mason Racing is Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull, number 3? Oh!
Danny Rick wishes he was in the Red Bull.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of which, Mason has just gotten purple in Sector 2. So that tow has helped Mason out so much and might just get him into the top 5.
Yeah, well, his teammates probably helped him out beating himself. So let's have a look where he finishes up, and he just behind Jacko.
Similar lap times. Also, if Red Bull don't do that good today, so if Jacko doesn't do any better than he's just done, ZK's gonna get it. Wow. Which actually, he is on another lap. Unique Burns retired.
Unique's retired. I think he crashed.
Crashed trying to get into the pit lane.
He crashed into the pit lane like I did in quali.
And ZK's just beating his own lap time. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I'm just gonna tell you, you were like somewhere around up there as well in your qualifying, right? No, you're a bit lower, around about 8th, 9th, and look at where you place at the end. Doesn't.
No, I was like, I was like 13th, and I stuffed up the final corner and tried to get back into the pits and crashed straight into the pit wall. That was good. Great start. Great start for the night.
Well, it's like Unique Dirt is taking on your energy, and he's done the same thing, but in a high position. Well, either way.
How did you go tonight, by the way, Gombo? Or should we not ask?
Well, doesn't matter if you ask or not, because in my opinion, I was doing well. Qualifying was probably the best qualifying I've had so far in the return, because I couldn't make it to Belgium last week, so I had of course a reserve to take my place. And coming into Abu Dhabi, I felt like a new spirit. I felt like I could do something better, because I was actually feeling sick a few days ago. But then, so coming into here, I was hoping that I would get a good position, and I just come out of nowhere getting second place. So I felt that good about myself with second place that I had a feeling I could win the race, which I did get first place for a while, but that's about all I got. Then I had like a spin, then I accidentally spun Dark Phoenix. A few minutes after, then I spun, losing my front wing. Luckily, I was able to make myself VSC, so I kind of saved myself there. But then I just spun again, trying to avoid a lap down car, because it didn't seem to ghost for me. So because of that, I then just had half a front wing for the rest of the race. I was able to hit again thanks to another VSC, but the best I got was 15th, which somehow from a glitch, Little Lilik or Lil Casper, however you want to say his name, Casper, I'm just gonna call him Casper, he DNF'd somehow, and also had a penalty on him somehow, that he went down so many places and I moved up to 13th. So I'm probably going to be in 15th. If not, then 13th. Either way, better qualifying, worst race. Actually, one of my worst races ever, I'm pretty sure, in terms of my pace. Because though I was kind of flying through the start of the race, the mid and ending parts just weren't that good. In qualifying, I was flying. What about for you?
All I heard out of that long ass story was your intimidation of your championship rival, mate. And I think that's what cost you, wasn't it? I didn't do that great either, to be honest.
If you think about it, it technically did kind of sound like I was intimidated because I go up from second place down to where you used to be. So,
yep, that's what I'm sticking to. This Evil Blade goes to P13. There was a little bit of help from his Ferrari teammate,
Which
Birdie, earlier in the lap.
And Birdie's actually going to start his lap now.
13.
Alright, so
Right.
both you and me are obviously biased over teams, kinda, when commentating for other teams. So like for me, Alfa Romeo, for you, it's Ferrari. And I mean, it'd be understandable why you'd be biased. You're the goddamn team principal of Ferrari. So, but
Here we go now. We got Bladey helping out Birdie this time. Some great teammates, great teamwork from the Ferrari team. I love to see
Birdie
it.
actually went green in the first sector.
Yeah, give him that drag, Bladey. Well done. Thank you, sir. Birdie doing really well up in P4 at the moment, so this should help him go even quicker than that. Possibly up into the top 3.
Lime Soda is about to start his lap, and he's down in 13th. Just actually a few milliseconds ahead of Blade. So while he's starting his lap, I'm gonna see where Birdie's gonna go, and that is faster.
Oh, Birdie actually didn't beat his previous lap.
No,
He's taken out all the signs.
Oh,
That's helpful, Birdie. Well done.
oh, Blade's retired. Oh, Jack has retired, so he's not going any faster.
Yeah, Blade's had enough.
Alright, come on, Lime Soda. Come on, Lime Soda.
War Machine's in the chat. G'day, War Machine. Congratulations on your race earlier tonight, mate. Well done.
Seems to be a big lose.
Did War Machine podium? Pretty sure.
Yeah, you got P3.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, well,
Gotta love War Machine on the podium. Well done, son.
oh, it's not showing up for me. Chat's a bit glitched for me, but oh well. Okay. The way,
Jacko, I just noticed Jacko's retired, so
yeah,
he's going to
just
start
knows that.
in the bottom
I
10.
literally said that case it has a much higher chance of getting first place now a few minutes ago. Oh well. I don't blame you.
Yeah, right. Oh, Hoof goes to P3.
No, Flab stuff his lap, but Lime Soda though goes much quicker. Goes from P13 to P8. Good on you, Lime Soda. Okay. Flabs is still going on with his lap, but he's not beating it. Flabs is not gonna be beating his lap at all.
I'm on board with Paddy Hollow, who is in the top 4. He's getting a nice little bit of drag from the car ahead, so
He was a
he
10th
could
out.
be in for an improvement here. Can he go to P2? ZK goes even faster, and Paddy goes to P2.
You know what? Paddy's lap time would have actually been faster if ZK didn't improve on his lap time. The Paddy would have gotten P1 with that lap time. But ZK is like, I'm gonna go even faster than that. Well.
Whoops, done.
Oh wait, I just realized.
Lime Soda's
Damo
done.
hasn't set a lap time.
Oh, Lime Soda 5 plays grid penalty. collision with
His
his
own
teammate, Little
teammate, what
Flab.
is he doing? What? Oh, okay.
It just so happens we have the Alfa Romeo TP, or an Alfa Romeo man in the chat, or in the comms box, I should say. Can we get some thoughts from the team on that?
Well, I've got to be 100% sure that my team principal is going to be having a chat about that.
Awkward.
But first of all, who caused that? Who caused that collision? Was it Flabs getting in the way of Soda, or did Soda just collide into Flabs getting it? What happened?
Oh, who knows? The team chat could be wild later on.
Either way.
But ZK takes pole with a 21.99. What a lap. Padu in P2. Little Flabs, Uffenhoof, Birdie, Unique, Non-Stop, Lime, Soda with a 5-place grid penalty. So he'll start down in 13th. Henchman, Driver, Taipan, Panache, Duck Puncher, Jacko Rex down in 14th. Mason Racing, Newman, Quill, Easy Reaper, Rapid Pajala, Evil Blade, and I didn't catch who... Defeated Domo. Defeated Domo, starting from the bottom. So there we go. Alright, so this should be good, because Jacko, as our championship leader, has got a lot of work to do back there. So before we start, let's have a quick look at the standings. So there we go, Jacko Rex on 287 points. ZK not far behind him on 252, and then there's a 100-point gap back to Uffenhoof in P3.
Oh, wow.
So it's been a Jacko and ZK show this year.
Alright, so I know I shouldn't probably be doing this because team to race confidentiality stuff, but I do not care. So it seems like Flabs' car was ghosted, glitched inside of Soda, which then Soda's car got damaged, and he got a 5-second penalty. Or a 5-second grid place, I should say. So technically, either way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, here we go. Take it away,
Lights out, and away we go with ZK getting a brilliant start. Flabs having a brilliant start. Don't know if he jumped the line there. ZK leads us over Flabs, over Birdie or Uffenhoof. It seems to be Uffenhoof. Over Birdie, over Padu. But this is definitely tense race from third and onwards because Flabs doesn't seem to be close enough to ZK to be making a move. Uffenhoof's gotten ahead. And oh, we have yellow flag, and that's Easy Reaper, which makes a VSC as he has lost his front wing.
Alright, settle down. Settle down,
I'm already...
Got a VSC.
My voice is already tired.
That was a wild start.
Okay, I'm now starting to wonder how you guys can handle commentating a lot.
Who knows? You just go in the moment.
Okay.
As well, look at the tires. So Quill is on softs, interestingly. But the ZK and Little Flabs on meds, and
Everyone else is
so
on
there's a
hards.
bit of a mix. We've got all 3 tyre compounds in play.
Basically 2 tire compounds, just one person doing one, as we're back underway with Birdie getting a nice move on Uffenhoof. Back into the podiums or back into the podiums? I'm pretty sure it's into the podiums. Flabs has a bigger gap to ZK than he had before the VSC. Quill is not going that much faster than the medium tire runner, so the soft tires must not be warmed up. As Evil Blade makes a position on Pajala, and oof, was that a tie spin for Taipan as Jacko moves up into 8th. So far ZK is 7/10 away from Flabs, but Flabs' and ZK's speed already puts a second to Birdie. So technically Birdie's just going to be fighting the drivers from behind and trying to defend his position. It's going to be a bit tough because Birdie's tires seem to be, well, they're all hards, but then there's Unique Throne on the mediums. So all of them are technically going to have to fend from Unique Throne as we got a double move. Mason on Quill, or Quill seems to be getting back at it, and then Lime Soda on Driver on Duck Puncher. So definitely a lot of overtaking of the. I don't know how much overtaking, but if I turn on telemetry, seems like Flat, Birdie, Oof, Padu, and Unique all have similar ERS levels. Actually, the one with the most ERS is Taipan, who has literally full ERS. The lowest is so far Blade with 60%. In that case, that's the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, well, ZK is in control at the moment. He's cruising out front. There's a little bit of a gap back to Flabs, just under a second, and then Birdie's nearly 2 seconds back there. So there's a bit of a leading couple at the front, and then there's a huge group, pretty much from Birdie all the way down to...
Something happened to Driver. He's getting a front wing change. He hit into somebody.
Oh, right.
Alright, so
Okay,
far...
he's
Lime soda's
put the
being
meds on as
taken.
well.
Oofanoof's gone birdie. Evil Blade and Lime Soda seems to be the main battle, and it's Alpha vs Ferraris. It's you vs me.
Come on, the red.
Come on, Lime Soda. Okay, Lime Soda against DRS. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know what? This is technically a Ferrari Alfa Romeo battle all the way, because if we see you second and third, that's also an Alfa
Yeah, we
Ferrari.
got Flabs and Birdie as well.
Oh, Evil Blade with the switch.
We got an Alfa Ferrari battle in comms.
Oh,
Ferrari Alfa everywhere.
This is funny. You know what? We should do comms more often, both you and me. Like I'll be doing tier 3 comms most of the time unless I can't make it. But you, my friend, you need to do more comms in tier 3, unless Maxi Boy can obviously make it. Oh, as we got an Alpine into this. Oh no! No!
Duck Puncher's started to join this battle.
Duck Puncher just makes Slime Soda get damage on his front wing. He's missing an end plate.
Oh dear, and he's going past the pits as well, so it's going to be a long lap.
Come on, Lime Soda, do what I did. Survive
damage.
with one front wing. Because like I said, I survived like most of the race from lap 10 to lap 23 without a front wing end plate before I made my pit stop with the next VSC.
That's a fair effort.
Yeah.
Look at
A
that.
bit of effort, but he can do it.
As Lady's starting to go off into the distance of this battle, as Duck Puncher around the outside, and he gets it done beautifully.
Oh, Flaps is in the lead! Yeah!
Oh, we need to go back up the top.
What a move from Flaps up the inside of ZK. Oh, if Flaps gets a podium, or even at least a win, I want to have a talk to him. Well, I would like, I mean, in the...
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, like, in the, like, talking at the end. You know what I mean? Wait, Lime Soda is still fighting Duck Puncher, what? Lime Soda is really fighting it with no front wing end plate, as Damo's just gone past.
I love that helicopter shot. As look at this massive DRS train of cars here. We've got
I can see.
OCE Birdie from fourth. Oh, actually, it's Uffenhoff from third, all the way down to Quill in 13th.
Jesus.
I can't even count how many cars that is, but what, 10, 11 cars.
I wonder if Lime Soda. I wonder if Lime Soda was listening to me because he's just not gone to the pits again, and he still doesn't have front wing end plate.
So he's going to choose to battle with that damage, as you did.
Yeah, I mean...
Taking a leaf out of the combo book.
I mean, I actually survived, because if I remember correctly, I was side by side with you for a lap. Before then, everybody pitted, you pitted. Oh, we got a yellow flag.
We got a caution. It's a McLaren.
Quill.
Driver.
It's Quill.
Could be Quill. Driver's gone down to 9-8.
The driver's been in 19th. He made that pit stop, remember?
Oh yeah, it was Quill. Yeah, behind Blade now.
Limestone's made the move on Pajala. They like continuously. That's what. Yeah, he's literally doing exactly what I'm doing. I was fighting a Mercedes mainly, being don't remember who. I was mainly fighting a Mercedes with one front wing end plate, and I just mainly use my battery to keep up. He's literally doing exactly what I'm doing. He's taking a page out of my book.
Yeah, so we've lost Quill from this battle, so...
It is Quill again!
Quill again, what's going on, Quill?
His tires are probably running out. Why don't you just pit already?
Oh, he's on
Finally,
the
Lime Soda goes into the pit. So Lime Soda is technically taking a page out of my book, but hasn't actually read through the whole book. Because if he read through the whole book, he would have stayed out for longer until VSC came out.
Yeah, so Lime Soda puts on the new set of meds, plus a bit of a nose job. He will drop all the way down to probably 20th.
What's happened here? Bernie's lost out. And Flab's back into the lead. Let's go, Flabs! You know, this is how it technically started. Except it wasn't an AlphaTauri that I was fighting. It was a Red Bull. It was Dark Phoenix.
He's really taking it to ZK, old Flabs.
Yeah.
He's driving beautifully.
Actually, it was up till lap 7 that I was fighting for the lead. Although by now I've gone down to 3rd. So technically... Oh, wait, what's happened here? What's happened? Non-stop?
We got yellow somewhere.
He spun. Ooh. Oh, Evil Blade's on the back and non-stop now. He's just at the DRS. Hey, you wanna watch Evil Blade?
Come on, Bladey. Let's get that Ferrari up the grid, my man. Let's go. This is Bladey's second race in Tier 3, having been in Tier 2 earlier in the season. So
he basically got pushed out, but I mean, I'm not surprised. His pace is good. His pace is this. He won last season, and he was moved.
Oh yeah, he wasn't. Oh yeah, former Alfa Romeo.
Yeah.
Driver.
That's funny. Because you know what, Evil Blade may be a Ferrari man, but I follow him. Actually, speaking of which, it was last season where I got a seat in Wallaby for Alfa Romeo, and he was my teammate. This man, right here, for half the season, before he moved up to Tier 3 for Alfa Romeo.
We see Duck Puncher get past Tafita Damo, making up another spot up into P14 now for the Duck. We'll go back up to this battle at the front. There's still quite a long train here.
Oh my goodness! How has Flash made
Jacko all in there?
How has Flash made a big gap, half a second gap to ZK? Hey,
ZK's sticking with him, but
hey, let's see.
Flabs is driving beautifully.
The only ones that have actually made a stop so far are Driver, Soda, Reaper, and Quill. Quill because he's also on soft tires. The other 3 because of damage. Position changes. The one that's gotten the most position changes are actually both Red Bulls. 7 position changes.
Yeah, 7 each. So
the Red Bulls are working
together well.
Oh, actually, Bernie might be in trouble. Knowing Jacko's pace, he's fast. As ZK now makes a move into the lead and succeeds. Well played. As Light Shot gets the box slap! Yes! Go out first! Jacko Rex. Oh, actually, Mason Racing is now fighting Panache.
As Uffenhoof got damage, he looks okay from here. Andy, I can't see an end plate missing.
One sec, let me check. Maybe it's a different camera angle. Just gotta get it right. No, there's no damage. Okay. There's no damage. Maybe it's just his pace. Maybe his tires are going off. I'm not. No, he's on hard tires. So his tires should be going on now.
I was gonna say.
The ones whose tires should be going off by now are Unique Throne, Mason Racing, Damo, Pajala, ZK, and Flaps. And actually, I'm right because Uffenhoof is gaining on Flaps.
Oh, Driver gets a 3-second penalty, the first penalty of the night. He's down in 17th, so not a great night for McLaren so far, and it's just getting worse, unfortunately, for them. But this is a super battle as we head up the main DRS straight. This DRS is super powerful up here,
well, is Uffenhoof
they're all dragging each other though.
How is Ufinov gonna defend this? He's not gonna defend these. He's gonna just leave the door open to Pataholo, now taking third place. Oh!
Ooh, a little
Ooh!
bit of touching.
I saw an end plate go flying. That's just a glitch. As Jacko Rex has got to
Oh,
pass
look at this, we've got
Birdie.
3 wide. Oh!
Bumping
Williams
wheels.
in the middle there. God, that was nearly disaster.
I don't think Magic Shark's gonna like that. Actually, no, Magic Shark's gonna love this because Ufinov just fended a 5-way battle. Yeah.
He's gone through the middle of him and he's come out on top. That is great move from Uffenhof.
Okay, somehow ZK's tires are not going off as much as Flav's are going off because ZK's almost made a 1-second gap on old mediums as well as Flav's is on old mediums. Yet Flav's isn't
Got
gaining.
a Red Bull in the pits.
That's Mason. Oh, is his end plate maybe what I saw? Oh, I know, but he's on medium as well. Maybe he has a different strategy. Oh no, wait, he's going back to softs. Medium, soft, medium?
Softs, really? Well, that's interesting.
Medium, soft, medium may be the strategy.
Well, I mean, we saw in the Tier 4 race, we only had one safety car, and it was pretty much a one-stop race.
One safety car, two
going-
VSCs.
Going for 2 stops is an interesting play. If there is no safety cars tonight.
Blabs is going for it. Blabs is going for it. Up the inside. Into the lead. Alright. Blabs is gonna do what I
Do you
couldn't
reckon
do.
these two are working together or what?
50-50 to say the least, because as you can see, in some areas, ZK is actually fighting back. He's actually trying to take the lead back. But in some areas like over there, ZK just lets Flash through for them to get further. So I think they work together in making a gap, but at the same time they're actually fighting each other for position. Because as you can see, they both made a 5-second gap to Ufinov.
We've got another Red Bull in the pits. So early pit strategy for the Bulls.
I think Mason made a better choice because his mediums were getting very old, which is actually all mediums should be getting old. But ZK is now around the outside of Flaps, trying to make a switch back. Flaps stays in the lead, but probably not for long with ZK getting a TRS. Flaps is just letting it by. Maybe they are working together. Well, that would be nice. Because ZK obviously knows I raced with this team. He was in Tier 4 when I joined Alpha Romeo yet again. He just moved up to Tier 3 because of his pace.
Yeah, so I'm interested to know what the Bulls are doing tonight. So we've got Mason on the softs, Jacko on the meds.
Jacko could be doing a one-stop just like I did with the mediums to hards.
Your mediums last this long, you reckon?
I made the mediums last about 13 laps. Actually, longer, 14 laps. Well, it was actually around lap 12, lap 13 that my mediums actually started going off, which is how I spun. So in my opinion, don't push the mediums till lap 13. But unless you want to make a one-stop strategy work, like how I did, don't go for it. As Pajala actually Mason's overtaking Pajala. Like 50-50. Mason's going Pajala. Okay. Lime Soda has Quill all over him on the map.
Yeah, so there's a bit of battles down the order, but I can't take my eyes off
These two.
this Uffenhof Patu. Although Birdie's starting to drop back a little bit now. Panache has dropped back a second and a half.
I mean,
as well,
I can see why Birdie's actually dropped back. Yeah. He's low on ERS.
It's just Uffenhof unique and Padu in the 3-way battle now is...
The battle I can't take my eyes away from is first and second as Flavs goes for the lead again. At the exact same corner as last lap. Alright.
So Little Flabs and ZK, they're doing a bit of a switcheroo strategy. Maybe they are working together.
Yeah, because they...
One will go,
Oh, Unique
gets a 3-second penalty. You have to go wide to try and avoid Williams, I think.
Oh,
There.
there's been a crash.
Birdie.
There's been a crash or somebody going slow. Who is it? Who is it?
I don't think there's any crash, but they went wide. Birdie took advantage of that and is now up into P5 and back into this battle. We've got Uff and Hoof, Patchy, Birdie, and Unique in a 4-way battle. The top two are just flying. There's now a 6-second gap back to Uff and Hoof in third.
I think Unique, Flav, and ZK are doing what I've literally what I've done basically. So Flav's technically copying my strategy, but I mean it's the team strategy, so yeah. Jack has gone for the fast lap, so that means he is faster than his teammate on softs. So that's a little interesting. But what
Padu goes up the inside of Uff, back up into P3.
Is ZK close enough to make a move? Is ZK close enough to make a move, or has Flavs stayed out for a while? Flavs stayed in the lead for a while as, oh no! Limestone, what have you done?
Oh, we got yellows.
Limestone is
Then Alfa Romeo.
He just spun it. Okay.
How terrible. That's really awful.
Limestone, what are you doing? Your teammate's fighting for the lead!
How unfortunate.
Okay.
As we go back up to the wonderful looking Ferrari of Birdie.
Oh, ZK's in!
And
ZK is in!
Oh yeah, actually. Good point. ZK is in. So Little Flabs has stayed out.
Flavs might be
decided to do the
in next
undercut.
lap. So ZK has followed down the undercut, or Flavs was thinking ZK was going to stay out and got hit opposite them.
Yep. And ZK puts on a fresh set of hard tyres. So he will be set for the rest of the race as Jacko sets another fastest lap.
Jesus, Jacko is flying. Alright, is ZK going to be behind Jacko? If ZK gets behind Jacko, that's not going to help him. It's not going to help him anyway because he's right behind Duck Puncher. If Duck Puncher holds him up, then Little Flaps is saved. Actually, Little Flaps going to have to push it. Unless he's going for longer. Man, if Flaps is going for longer, that's not a good idea. Trust me, if he watched my race, he would know it's not a good idea. Yeah, ZK easily gets past Duck Puncher, but still has technically traffic ahead of him.
Yeah, so how powerful will this undercut be? So I assume the guys up ahead will be pitting very soon, although most of them are on.
The medium tyre runners being Flaps and Unique should be pitting around now or next lap, as Flaps actually had a bit of a twister.
Well, let's see, does Flavs come in this lap? Yes, he does.
Okay. So now Flaps can get this pit stop perfectly. It should be ahead. As Patsu's in, and Oof is in
as well on the hard. Everyone's in. Unique's in, Wolf and Hoof's in.
Can he get the?
So let's look at ZK because does ZK get the move on Little Flavs? Let's see. I think he is going to. Yes, he does. He will come out ahead of Little Flavs. So the undercut has worked beautifully for ZK.
And actually, Jacko's also gotten ahead as well. And I mean, I'm not surprised that the undercuts technically worked, although what's surprising is the undercut actually became it actually worked a bit more better than what was expected. Because now, Flavs is 2 seconds behind Jacko, who is 1.4 seconds behind ZK. That is 3.5 seconds behind ZK, which ZK was only 3/10 behind Flavs. So, big undercut, very big undercut. Congrats to ZK for getting that done.
It's a good play from ZK as
but
Evil
look
Blade
who's
gets
leading,
the move on non-stop.
Look who's leading.
Ferrari, Birdie, let's go Birdie.
2/10
Evil Blade
ahead
making
of
positions
Finette.
as well. So we've got 2 Ferraris in the top 5. You love to see it, don't you, Combo?
Good. I mean, they're not going to be in top 5 for long, as Birdie has just pitted.
Birdie's in.
Yo, wait, are they going to do a Ferrari stack? A Ferrari gonna stack? No, they're not. They're not gonna be like the real life Ferrari.
Go around again, Blade. Well done. Good call.
Yeah. Oh, ZK is right behind Blade. Hey, where's Birdie gonna end up? He just finishes the stop.
I think Padu will get him. I think
Oh, he's on medium tyres.
Unique will get him as well. Yes, he does.
That's P11. That's still,
So Birdie comes
that's
out, yeah,
actually
kind of.
better than expected. Because Mason's gonna have to pit again. Jacko could probably get those to the end, but won't be as good as everybody else behind him. Blade and Panache, as well as Henchman, still need to pit. So Jacko's gone for a massive undercut actually, which has worked on Flavs, but it hasn't worked as good as ZK, because ZK has just undercutted the undercutter. But Blade's been overtaken by the two. It's only going to be a matter of time before he goes into the pits, which, speaking of going to the pits, is Nash going to pit? And if he pits, is Henchman going to pit? Because they're on 15 lap old hard tires. They have to be past 25% by now.
Yeah, well, you want to get off. You probably want to get off them probably now, as Panache does go into the pits.
Henchman? Also Henchman. So ZK
in.
is the provisional leader, as Jacko Rex has somehow frauded his way into getting second once again.
Well, look at this. It's a ZK Jacko Rex battle at the front of the race. Who would have called that?
I mean, actually, if you think about it, Jacko's on 6 lap mediums. Flav's on 2 lap old hard tires. We just saw that the hard tires should be pitted by lap 14. Medium tires by lap 12. So if we do like a plus 12 laps, Jacko Rex's medium tires, well, another 6 laps, Jacko Rex's medium tires will die out by lap 23. As Mason Racing's tires actually already gone out, as his soft tires have lost out to padded mediums. So I think Jacko...
Yeah, so Mason's gonna have to pit again pretty soon. So I don't know if that was a great strategy call. He probably might have been playing for a safety car that
never happened
really
somehow.
Doesn't look like coming.
What? Like what? Actually, it didn't happen earlier either.
Gets the move.
Like,
No, Jacko gets the move on ZK and leads the race.
Brilliant. Who would have thought a Red Bull would be winning?
Bloody Red Bull.
Well, actually,
They just won't go away, will they?
no, they would not. But actually, going to more real-life Formula 1, other than Red Bull, Ferrari have been getting better and better, as well as McLaren. As we've already seen McLaren fight for the podium, Ferrari, I mean, they're getting wins, and they're getting more podiums. Could we see, next year, a Ferrari dominance? Maybe.
Well, everyone loves a Ferrari. Everyone's a secret Ferrari fan. As ZK gets a move on Jacko to reclaim the lead of the race.
I mean,
Great move from ZK.
are you in the OCE Racing League?
I'm in the Discord. I'm not racing there this season. I did race last season, but fortunately, there's only room for two league races in my busy life. So unfortunately, OCE not racing there this season. Racing Rapid instead. But
because like you know,
either one.
Because like in OCE, I'm actually a Ferrari driver.
So you're a secret Ferrari man too. I knew it.
I'm Alfa Romeo in Rapid, Alfa Romeo in Wallaby, and I'm Ferrari in OCE, which technically in real life, if I were to go for any
Ferrari
team,
engine all round.
If I were to go for any team in real life, it's either Ferrari, Mercedes, or Aston in real life. But in here, in Wallaby, Alfa Romeo, and maybe Ferrari because of Real Blade. In Rapid,
Mercedes
Alfa Romeo.
What are you talking about? Who goes for Aston? Nobody goes for Aston. Nobody goes for Mercedes. What are you talking
In real life, it's because of Fernando Alonso, okay?
Well, yeah, he signed up for another 2 years, Fernando. He just keeps keeping on, doesn't he?
He only left for like what, a year, being 2020. He returned in 2021. His driver gets a penalty, so that hurts.
He's still a beast too, Fernando. He's getting old, but he's still got it, doesn't
He's
he?
driving as if he's in his early 20s. And he's in his 40s. You're right, he is like a beast. Speaking of being a beast, obviously most people won't want to hear this except for the Red Bull team. Jacko, with older medium tires, who is probably at their best, is still in the lead. ZK has yet to find a good area to overtake. But
Driver's in the pits again. Not having a good night for driver down the back.
I think I know what driver said to himself. He said to himself, well, if I have penalties, might as well go for the faster lap. Just put on softs. Yeah. Either way, Flavs is gaining. Flavs is gaining. He's gone from 4.5 seconds to 3.7 seconds. Come on, Flavs. Alright. Going into some other news.
Battery. Yeah, there you go.
Going into some other news, Jack's battery 38%. ZK's battery is 46, which is actually going to be making an overtake. So finally, another change for the lead, who has been leader for most of the race. Maybe. No,
you won't get it.
He's not going for it. He was staying behind. Yeah.
He couldn't get there. It's interesting. There's Jacko's done well to defend that.
He had plenty of space on the left side. He was going for the right side. In my opinion, if you're going for an overtake, go for where there's space. Henchman's got to move down a non-stop. Evil Blade has gotten into that battle now. Then he's gone to P5. So once again, you have a red car in the top 5. Who's out of battery? What is he doing?
It's a little bit of a mistake from Jacko, but he manages to gather it up, keep that lead. I thought I saw a little bit of a slide, but he's managed to keep the lead.
You're gonna need to have a talk with your main birdie. He has the lowest battery out of anyone on the grid.
Oh yeah, he's harvesting big time.
Right, like Uvanuv has 12, and then Unique has the best out of those three with 63, and he's over here just gotten 10.
Ah, Henchy's got a penalty.
Ah, no. No. He got the top 10. He's going to lose out to Non-Stop and Evil Blade. You know what? If Evil Blade can overtake Non-Stop, you'll have Ferrari in the top 10 and top 5. As ZK now finally does what I say he should have done in the first, like last lap. Goes from the inside and gets the overtake done for the lead. But I mean, I'm also not surprised. Look at if you can see the tires, 10th lap old medium. As Jacko gets the lead again, what is he doing? Jacko pits. Hey, driver, yep. Said literally said what I told him to do. Yes.
Well, of course, he won't get the point for that way down in 19th. But why not? Take it off somebody. You never know when that might matter at the end, back into the season.
Actually, it would technically matter because if Jacko would pit, probably end up in like 8th, 7th, and Jacko can't make his way back up onto the podiums. ZK would get much more points. Jacko would have had more points since he would have been in the lead for 1 and for 2 having the fastest lap. But if Jacko stays, it goes like down to 2nd or 3rd, or even lower, and doesn't have fastest lap to support him, he won't have much points. So technically, I'm gonna say thank you to Driver for technically saving Flavs and ZK 2 little points.
What's ZK doing here? He had the DRS there, but
he wants to make.
He's gonna pull up alongside, but he pulled out of it.
Oh, if you think about it, on that turn, if he went for the overtake, he would have been. It would have been past Jacko by the time they would have gone to the next turn, and Jacko would have had the DRS to get him back. ZK is making sure that Jacko doesn't get the DRS and also gets more tire degradation. Oh, but here's a battle we need to watch. Oof and Hoof, Birdie and Unique Throne. Mainly Oof and Birdie. Birdie with so little battery is putting up a massive fight, and Evil Play's doing the exact same thing to not stop. It's a Ferrari Williams fight over here. But Evil Play does what Evil Play has done what Birdie could not do and got past the Williams. So good job to Evil Blade, now up to top 10. And Birdie, with not as much battery as Evil Blade actually, is stuck behind Oof.
Yeah, we got Oof. Yeah, Oof's on 11%, so he's got nothing either. So Birdie on 2%. He's got nothing. He's smashing it every lap. Unique just behind them on 75%, so he's just waiting.
This fast. Could be so lap time. Looking at the lap times, everybody's fastest lap. Jacko Rex at a 1:24.7. ZK a 1:25.9. Which actually was very surprising. Is Betty is lapping faster than second and third place. Birdie did a 1:25.2. That's what's surprising. Is Birdie's down in 6th, yet he's lapping faster than the leaders, basically.
And yet that Ferrari is harvesting like crazy. He's got no battery at all.
Well,
and we got
Jacko
True Aussie Gamer in the chat. I'd love it if P5 and 6 and 7 can keep fighting, because he's got Panache in P8, who's slowly chipping away at the gap between 7th and 8th.
Oh.
So the longer these three battle, the more Panache might come into it.
I'm probably gonna say, True Aussie Gamer, Panache. If Panache can just get under 3 seconds, it'll be good either way because of Unique's penalty. As Mason gets a penalty!
Ooh.
That's gonna hurt Red Bull a lot. But not that much.
As well.
It's not gonna hurt Red Bull that much, as Jacko's basically stuck in place with 12 position changes. He's gone from
Padu gets past
he's gone from
Flabs
so
well,
low to being so high.
Poor old little Flabs has dropped off the podium.
No! Flabs, what are you doing? Oh, but no, it's Padu. Okay, so Padu is the one that got him, which is now understandable.
Oh, Flabs gets him again.
Because like if I look at the tires, oh, it's a McLaren.
We've got yellow flags. It's a McLaren again.
That's driver. He's been lapped.
He's just getting out of the way of the leaders.
Yeah, because like if I look at the tires, main reason why Padu's been able to get Flabs is the tires. Padu's on mediums, Flabs is on hards. Padu's mediums are at the best. Flabs' hards are still heating up, basically. They're nearly at their best. So of course the medium tire runners would be faster. But Jala's on softs, yet he hasn't been able to actually go faster than driver. We might see a move down here, and we will see a move down here. Will he keep it? Yes, he will. Right. But he won't keep for the long, because... wait, oh, none of them got DRS, what? Padu and Flabs were that close next to each other that they both didn't get DRS.
None of them got it. Yeah, right.
Okay.
Didn't even know that could happen.
I actually kind of knew that happened because it happened to me at one point in Monza. I was that close next to Dark Phoenix that none of us got DRS. But the person behind, being a Ferrari driver, overtook both of us, which I believe is your teammate, Meowcat. Meowcat overtook both of us into the next turn. Both me and Phoenix had DRS, but because I was ahead, my DRS overtook Meowcat first. Meowcat got in the way of Phoenix. Anyways, so far, nothing too exciting is happening.
Yeah, Jacko and ZK are still playing their switcheroo game.
Jacko's.
Jacko currently
I
leading.
think if Jacko's going towards the end, that's not gonna look good for him because his tires should be very old by now.
Speaking of tyres, let's have a look. So yeah, Jacko's on 15 lap old meds, so yeah, they're probably going to be a little bit worse for wear. Currently, ZK's on 12 lap old hard, so
bro, driver's nearly 2
ZK's
laps
definitely in the
out.
best position at the moment, I think.
True. ZK and Flavs are in the best positions because Padu's on 11 lap medium tires. They'll take him a bit longer for his tires to go off, and Flavs also has more DRS than Padu, it seems. And Flavs is also on 11 lap hards. ZK is on 12. So the ones that are in the best positions are Flavs and ZK, but ZK is in the best position, being 3 tenths behind Jacko, who's on much older tires.
Yeah, I kind of think ZK might just be trying to stick with Jacko, just staying behind him, and just waiting for that moment where he can get the DRS and pass, but he's not really.
Oh, Flavs! No!
Oh, Flabs! Flabs has crashed. He's spun and hit the wall.
No!
It's a safety car.
He had such
Oops,
a
it's a
high
3 second.
chance of winning! What was he thinking?
Oh, late drama, and Taipan gets a drive-through.
No!
Oh, it's all happening late in this race. We've only got 3 laps to go.
Dang
We've got a
it.
safety car, penalties galore.
Oh my goodness, everybody's gonna be on softs now. And Ferrari are gonna have the best day of their life because look at where your boys are.
Blades stayed out, interestingly. So Jacko, ZK, Padu, Evil Blade, and Henchman have
Oh, and
stayed out.
driver's fine, but I mean it's no surprise. He was a lap down. Oh, well, that is just that is disappointing. That is just disappointing.
And Alfa Romeo in the wall. That's a shame.
Yeah, but look where his teammate was.
Oh, Soda's down in 18th as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's a disappointment.
Oh, not a great night for Alfa Romeo. And my co-coms watching this.
Flaps, Soda, if you can hear this, you have disappointed me greatly. Hey.
My boys, on the other hand, looking very nice. Both of them in the top 7. Go lads. So we're only going to have 1 lap safety car because we're going to have a 2-lap dash at the end of the race. I'm pretty sure 2 laps is the minimum we can have to finish. So the safety car is not going to be out for long. I don't think. No. Actually, where are we? So we're probably going to have 1 lap with the safety car. There's ZK, there we go. ZK, Jacko, and Patu are all in.
Mate, is Blade
staying
out? Is Blade staying out? Is Blade gonna stay out?
Nah, Blade's in.
That's fine. Oh, but wait, what is Henchman doing?
Henchman stayed out.
He obviously thinks
He's going for track position, perhaps.
Oh yeah, because like if he can defend his position, then even with his penalty, he'll only lose so many positions.
Actually, we're on lap 28, so we're only going to have 1 lap to
A
finish this race.
1-lap showdown, so drivers are gonna have to be quick to catch up to the safety car. Jacko leads over ZK, over Padu, over Henchman. So the only Ferrari who really has a chance at the podiums for you is Birdie. As for me, with Flabs out of the race, I'm just gonna say it's I want ZK to win. ZK is my last hope for defense now because Evil Play is too low to be getting a podium. Unless we get like a massive crash and Birdie somehow survives.
Well, ZK winning will keep the championship spicy because, of course, Jacko is currently leading the championship by roughly 30-odd points. So if ZK can win this one, it'll narrow the gap slightly.
I wonder, is Jacko gonna slow down the pack so much to make the last people catch up? The only two that can catch up now are Damo and Reaper. Oh, no, never mind. My bad. Mason and Damo. Reaper is still trying to catch up. Yes, he is. He's slowing down the pack so much to allow the other three to catch up, but not by that much. But you know what? This kind of saves Flavs. Not Flavs, Soda. A little bit. Because...
Well, he's way off. He's got no chance of catching up, so he's unfortunately going to be racing by himself down the back there.
No, but by what I mean is...
Here we go.
Oh yeah, he is holding it up. He is holding it up for 15th, 16th, and 17th.
Alright, here we go. We've got a one-lap dash to the finish. We've got, what, four wide going down the main straight.
And Birdie does what I thought he would do.
Straight through the middle of everyone, up to P4.
Down.
Oh, Padu's got 3-second penalty as well.
Oh, Birdie
Panache,
might have just secured himself a podium. Unless if he goes with the beef.
Orphanos get past it, but he's got a penalty as well, so Birdie's still
spun,
in.
By the way. Oh my goodness. Do you see the big line of battling? Unique Throne, Henchman, Blade, Non-Stop, Mason, and Damo.
Oh, here we
as
go.
Reaper, Quill, and Pajala have actually caught up.
Got cars ahead of you on
Blade's
penalties.
got to be 9! Evil Blade's got into the top 10 for you!
Double top 10, come on boys. As we got Jacko and ZK battling it out. Jacko leading by half a second. I don't think ZK's going to catch him here unless Jacko makes a mistake right at the end. Blade gets a 3-second. No, and Duck Punch is out.
He crashed.
Duck Punch has crashed. Unlucky for the Duck.
Oh, and it's Goat. Are you kidding me?
Go.
That safety car
Jacko
has
Rex
saved
will win.
Jacko Rex and has made a Red Bull dominant win. And as he gets the fastest lap.
Birdie gets podium.
Birdie with the podium. Everybody makes moves. Oof and Hoof and Non-Stop 5th and 6th. So he's gonna enjoy that. So Natchat's gonna enjoy that as Taipan ends up in 16th with all those penalties. And Lime Soda crosses the line to end the race. Well,
oh, what a finish.
I think Little Flavs, though it was a disappointment that he crashed, he technically did save us from a boring finish. I mean, although it was a Red Bull win, which barely anybody wants to see Red Bull win these days, it still was an exciting finish. So Flavs was probably focusing on more the excitement, the enjoyment of the racing, rather than position. Which I thank you for that, Flavs, but try to focus on position more next time.
So there we go, there's the result. Jacko takes the win and the fastest lap. Maximum points for the Red Bull man. ZK in P2, Birdie P3 in the Ferrari. Well done, son. Patu Hollow 4th, Uffenhof Non-Stop defeated Damo, Unique, Easy Reaper and Evil Blade rounds out the top 10. Quill on Wallaby debut in P11. Pajala, Panache, Henchman and Mason Racing round out the points. And Taipan, Lime Soda, Duck Puncher, Flavs and Driver round out the rest of the grid.
Yeah.
Right.
Flavs doesn't even know how he lost the car.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. He was in line for a really good finish.
Yeah.
But
well. Technically, Alfa Romeo led the way to a Ferrari podium. Yet again, the Alfa Romeo Ferrari battle continues.
Just get these guys into the party. ZK. I don't think we can't get Jacko Rex in there.
No, Jacko Rex doesn't do these things. I don't think so.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
So it'll be ZK and those things.
ZK and Birdie. I think we've got ZK in the party. We'll just wait for young Birdie, and he has joined.
I'm pretty sure you want to start it.
Why not? Why not? When do I get a chance to have this? So, young birdie, make sure you've included your audio, son.
I have.
Congratulations, mate. I got to call your superb podium for the Ferrari team, mate. Well, what were your thoughts when you're going 4 wide up the straight?
Yeah, I was actually very scared, but thankfully it all went well and survived. It feels so good to be on the podium once again, especially while you're commentating. I had to show you that I'm here. I'm here, and I feel very, very happy.
At least you showed that, unlike my own teammate for me. Well, not my teammate, my team.
Yeah, bugger those Alfa Romeos. We'll give Birdie his moment, mate. Tell us about the rest of your race. Your late safety car threw chaos into the end of the race, but obviously getting onto the softs tyres was the right play, and you just had enough speed. And luckily, those guys ahead of you had some penalties and leapt you up onto the podium once again. Is this your first or second podium for the season?
Second, I got my first in Miami.
Ah, of course. Well, Ferrari needed the point, so well done, son. Super proud of you. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, over to you, Colin.
Okay, congratulations on the second place. Sad it wasn't a win. Somehow, Jacko just got back into the first place position, all because of a last-minute safety car. But what are your thoughts? How do you feel that you got second?
Yeah, I'll start off with qualifying. I was really happy with my lap. Put it all together at the end. My first 21 ever on this game at Abu Dhabi, so I will take it. And then the race was pretty chill at the start. Me and Flavs were working together, DRS training. He was playing DRS chicken on like lap 3, which was a bit strange, but he was just trying to run away from the rest of the pack, and then took my pit stop, had a 1-lap undercut. I was trying to do a 1-lap undercut on Flavs, but he stayed out a bit longer, and then Jacko showed up. He always manages to get up near me, mostly in front of me, which is a bit of a shame, but we were both up in front. I was saving battery, got up to 100%, had better tyres, and then a safety car came out, which was brilliant. And then we all went on to softs, and then Jacko just sprinted away. So, pretty disappointing race, to be honest. I was hoping for the P1 to claw back some points in the championship, but we moved GD to Jacko and Flavs, the two people I fought most in that race. Jacko is just too fast. I said every week, but he needs to slow down and give me a chance, man.
I'm pretty sure, from my point of view, the only two chances you're going to win is if 3 chances, my bad. If Jacko crashes, if Jacko gets last place, or if Jacko gets moved up a tier. Because, like, somehow, with all the tires on you, medium tires should have been dead, while the hard tires should have been at their prime. Yes, still lost to him, which just technically means it's like he's just on a whole nother level.
Yeah, feels like that at the moment. No matter what I can do, 3-lap fresher tyres, the harder compound. Even heading into the latter parts of the stint, he was just so fast. He only made one mistake. So props to him. 14th to first is an absolutely mega drive. So well done. And I'll take the P2.
Yeah, well, there is just one more question. Just trying to find the calendar to figure out what next race is, because...
Imola,
thank you. So, how are your feelings on Imola?
I have not raced Imola this game at all, apart from when my wheel broke and I was racing on controller. So, Yeah, I don't know how it'll go. I don't know my pace there, so we'll just try and get onto the podium again.
Well, before we end this, quick question to Birdie, which is the exact same question I asked to ZK. Your thoughts on Imola?
You may as well give me the DNF already. Like that track.
Oh no, that's positive.
You're really shocked. Well, that is all the questions from me. Guffey, would you like to say anything to ZK?
Well done, ZK. I mean, obviously we were cheering for you because we just wanted to see that championship lead reduce a little to keep it more interesting, but Jacko's stretched it even further on you. So we've got 6 races to go. What are your chances, do you think, of chasing him down? What do you think he's got you?
Unless he takes a few races off, very slim. Feels like he will beat me from anywhere on the grid at the moment. He's just very good with his strategy and working his way through traffic, but props to him. He's a very talented driver, as you can see. I hope to one day get to his skill level, but we move. I'll just do the best I can, try and catch him in the championship. If I don't, then I'll learn from it and move on to hopefully next season in Wallaby. We'll see if I can race it or not, but yeah.
You might just get your chance to reach your skill level for one day, as after Imola is then the Mystery Grand Prix.
I don't know.
It's even a mystery to me. I don't even know what we're doing that week,
Yeah.
but we'll see what happens.
That's about it, I'm pretty
But
sure.
we've got Imola next week, so that should be fun.
Yeah.
Nope.
All right, congratulations, ZK and Birdie.
Thank you.
Huge points for both of you. Well done. Both great races from both of you. But thank you everyone for watching. We really appreciate it. Combo, mate, I had fun tonight.
You need
Made a good comms team.
You need to spend more time in the comms box, man. You may be a good driver, but you're an excellent comms man.
Appreciate it, my man. I had fun. Always do. In the comm box, even if it was last minute, absolutely love it. But thank you, chat. Thank you for joining us. Of course, we will be back on Tuesday night for Tier 2 at Abu Dhabi. And for those Tier 3 fans out there, we'll be back next Sunday night at Imola. Pretty sure it's just a regular race.
Yep.
No sprint rounds that
I
week.
looked at the calendar. There is no sprint rounds unless somebody puts it on their last minute. And actually, the Mystery Grand Prix is a 100% round, so that should be fun.
That's right. We've got to count down to that. But first, we've got to get through the rest of this round, and then we've got Imola next week. So plenty of action before then. So I think that will be good night. And join us again on Tuesday night for Tier 2.
Goodbye, everybody.
Ciao.